What's up, everybody? My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And today we are playing GOLGARI HENGE, which is a best of 3 deck that I've built out here. We do have a sideboard as well. Again, I'm still bad at sideboarding, but we have one. But overall, this deck is really fun. I've run into it a few times. This is kind of my version of it, though, and I've been really impressed with it. I've won many games with it so far, and gonna keep trying it out. I'm testing out maybe bringing in some other things. Like I've been debating if I want to bring in Liliana for like the 4th copy of Great Henge, because it is a legendary artifact. Anyway, so this is what the deck is all about. The Great Henge, 9 converted mana cost, but the spell costs X less, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. So if we have a Rotting Registrar out there, then it costs 2 mana, and then you actually get to tap it for 2 mana immediately. So it basically is free, which is insane. You do have to have 2 green mana though, which is important. But yeah, so that's the goal, is basically get out Rotting Registrar on turn 3, Great Henge on turn 4. We don't really have a way to ramp up in this deck. I'm not really focused on that. It's more of an aggro deck that just happens to also be able to get to Great Henge really quickly, which then creates some grindy value for the late game. And then otherwise we're pretty aggressive, kind of almost a tempo-y, but pretty aggressive with this deck. And we can also grow up a lot of our other creatures. Like getting every creature up to 4 toughness means that this is turn 5 play. So we have Questing Beast, Spawn of Mayhem, Growth Chamber Guardian, which can be grown up there, Wildborn Preserver, which can also be grown. And I did go down 1 copy of One Spot at a time. I had 3 initially, and I was really liking 3 copies. I'm gonna try testing out today, going down to 2 copies with it and having 1 Bag of Holding, which is great with Rotting Registrar, which the biggest downside is that you have to discard at the beginning of your upkeep. But with Bag of Holding, all those things go into the bag, and then you can bring it back later on. 1 copy may not be enough, but we're going to test it out and see how it goes here. So anyway, this is the deck. Let's go ahead and get the gameplay, see how this does for us, and wish me luck. Before we jump into the gameplay, a quick thanks to Fusion Gaming for sponsoring this video. Be sure to head over to fusiongamingonline.com for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Check the link in the description below. All right, up against the Amazonian. How about that? Hey, so we're up against Amazonian, which is really cool. I believe this is the streamer, so that's pretty cool. I have talked with her in the past. All right, we have Growth Chamber Guardian. I have a Scry on turn 1, which is good. If we do get to swing in with Growth Chamber, we are on the draw, which means we probably won't be able to swing in, but we could also possibly have Spawn of Mayhem on turn 3. So we're gonna keep it. It's a good hand. We are gonna say, boy howdy, hello. Ooh, now with Knight of the Even Legion. Let's go with Knight first. If we do hit, 2 untapped lands in a row, that's going to be great for us. It also gets Spawn of Mayhem a little bit cheaper. Ooh, if we hit another untapped land. All right, let's go ahead and swing in. And Growth Chamber Guardian, please, oh please, give us untapped land. That would be amazing. We get to pump up either of these things. Bummer. All right. Well, Temple of Milady, we will keep the land on top. Land is really good for us here. It gets us to Questing Beast. So swing in. 3 damage, pass the turn. Gilded Goosey. And Wildborn Preserver comes out. And I think we just stay really aggressive with this. I'm not sure if I should be overcommitting to the board, but this is a pretty insane start overall. Decline. Swing on in there with everything. Gilded Goose can block the Knight, which is going to grow on the next turn. Down to 8, pass the turn. My main thing is just that they're at 4 lands here. Anything that they do have doesn't really stop us. Oko can't really do much here. Unless they were in white or black, they don't have a board wipe. And so yeah, so like that, I'm really wanting to go with Questing Beast because it was 4 more points of damage that could get past the Gilded Goose. It still grew the Knight of Even Legion. Like, we were in great shape there. So we're up against an Oko deck is what I'm thinking this is. I think we bring in an extra Murderous Rider and maybe down. I've been debating. I really like the Assassin's Trophy, just the instant speed. It's a little bit cheaper for us. We only have 22 lands in the deck because we're hoping to get to Great Henge pretty quickly and then no other stuff. Shifting Ceratops can be good. We might just run it back how it is. I mean, that was running really, really well. We didn't get much information to see if they're doing anything different, if this is like a more of a flash deck, if it's something else. And that turn, we were also on the draw, so that means that we're at a disadvantage again, but hopefully if we do go to third game, we'll be on the play, which is even better for us. Okay, Once Upon a Time to dig for green mana. And we have a draw. I'm going to keep this. We have Rotting Registrar. We should, between Once Upon a Time and two draws in between, 2 or 3 draws, we should be able to hit a third land. Yep, resolve. All right, pass to my turn, and we are wanting green mana for sure here. Okay, Overgrown Tomb, Overgrown Tomb, Pay, and Pelt Collector. Pass the turn. Next turn we have Growth Chamber Guardian, and then we probably will Rotting Registrar unless it feels like they're holding up a counter. Wildborn Preserver. Let's go Growth Chamber Guardian. Swing in. Down to 18, pass the turn. I'm really intrigued in what type of deck this is that they're playing. If they play Oko, we'll probably just Murderous Rider just to get rid of it. I don't want to have to deal with it. Okay, Oko. Yeah, Oko, we're just going to Murderous Rider.
The world to watch kings grovel.
And then hopefully if they have another one, we'll have lands for Questing Beast. All right, turns that into an Elk. All right, so we can actually just kill it anyway. And hold up Murderous Rider or Once Upon a Time or Preserver, so... Okay, kill Oko.
May we meet again, or not.
And pass turn. Okay, plays Paradise Druid. Alright, let's see here. Once Upon a Time might be better, just to make sure that we try to hit this green mana. Yeah, let's go Once Upon a Time. No green mana whatsoever, huh? Let's go Rotting Registrar. There we go. Alright, green mana, Questing Beast. Swing on in there. So much damage. Down to 8. If they do end up playing... man, I'm trying to think of what they're going to have in this stack. It is interesting because you know if you're playing up against a streamer, they're going to have different types of things in their deck. And so it's kind of a question of, okay, what is it that they could have that they're doing extra? Something, because they tend to be doing something different. So it could be like a Feasting Troll King deck. It could be a multitude of things. 6 mana. Hydroid Krasis is possible here. They could be also playing the Mammoth that fights. I can't remember if that's 7 mana or 8 mana. Right, Voracious Hydra. Fights Pelt Collector. Murderous Rider gives us a lot of damage here, so we are going to go Murderous Rider. Temple of Milady. Yeah, going through the air is really nice. Alright, Voracious Hydra down. Swing on in. They probably chump block the Growth Chamber Guardian. Go down to 1. Alright, pass the turn. Let's see what else they have. Spawn of Mayhem now gets us to lethal as long as it stays on the battlefield at all. Unless they have food tokens to sack for life. Do they have another Voracious Hydra? Okay, Spawn of Mayhem. And no attacks. Pass the turn. I mean, if they have to get rid of something, we could find the Great Henge, which will give us the grindy value that we need to actually finish this game off. So they have to find a way to either gain life or have another Voracious Hydra. Oko can also turn Spawn of Mayhem into a 3/3.
I'll shear the wool from your eyes and sting you.
Which now
into my face and put on
we
your
can swing in pretty aggressively. Forest. Debating if it's better to actually play this Wildborn Preserver. We could then Murder Shredder, turn it into a 3/3 itself or with a counter. All right, swing in, all at their face. We get to keep this guy around. I'm gonna go Wildborn Preserver, Murderous Rider, grow the Wildborn Preserver. Just as many bodies as we can get on the battlefield here. They all do lethal. If they have okay, Nissa, that's not enough.
Power surges through these lands.
Unless they can play a blocker as well.
Behold, nature's true power.
They can sack and gain life. So they can sack and gain life. Rotting Red Shark can come down and pump Wildborn Preserver.
And all your cares are gone.
We actually prefer to have them make them block sack here. So yeah, we actually definitely block. Yeah, so they sack, they gain up to 4. We kill their blocker, so now we can guarantee get in for the damage that's needed. There we go. Okay, good game, good game. Whew, that felt good. And we never even had to use these Rotting Registars, which I sometimes don't like to use them right away, because I mean they get turned into Elks with the Oko. They get turned in. There's a lot of things that are kind of downsides of them, but that was great. And we beat Amazonian. Booyah! All right, up against the Swish Fish. Bring it on, Swish Fish. Let's do this. All right, this is looking like a really good hand. Knight of the Ebon Legion, Growth Chamber. We can grow Ghost Chamber into Great Henge, which that's not until turn 5 with that. Ooh. But now we're okay with that. All right, Knight of the Ebon Legion, pass the turn. I don't like having to discard into the Great Henge. Well, hopefully we find some green mana we can just play right away. That's the dream. All right, double green source. We actually definitely keep this now. We can actually put that to the bottom because I'd like to have another creature, because we already have one Growth Chamber Guardian that will be coming out with Great Henge. I mean, hopefully, unless they kill Rotting Registrar somehow. Do I want to go ahead and trade off here? Nah, 1 point of damage isn't enough. Pass the turn. At the same time, keeping them off of their extra, it's basically like trading off with a land for a 1/1. Probably was worthwhile. Okay, down to 6. This could also be a Great Henge deck, which means that they have it on this next turn. So let's go ahead and... it's a tough choice. All right, offer the trade here. Rotting Registrar, pass the turn. We're just going to take our beats. We hope that Rotting Registrar can stay alive for this Great Henge. Once we get Great Henge out, though, I'm not sure if they meant to swing in with Paradise Druid. He's showing something in his hand. They could have Lava Coil. All right, no blocks. Embercleave, is that game? It's not game. It's close, though. All right, so here we go. So we get to Great Henge Assassin's Trophy. So discard... All right, how are we doing this? So we get to Assassin's Trophy with the Great Henge. Do we still have enough mana for Growth Chamber Guardian? So discard Pelt Collector, draw, okay. So Great Henge. Assassin's Trophy, Questing Beast. So we know that they can just equip the Paradise Druid here, because it's only 3 to equip. Yep, take action. Growth Chamber Guardian. Swing in here. Okay, so 3 to equip. If they have removal as well. Yeah, it's too greedy to not. All right, so pass the turn. Maybe we should have Assassin's Trophy the Embercleave instead, just to get it off the battlefield. The Questing Beast we could have dealt with, especially if they swung in again and we were able to just get rid of it right then. Gruul Spellbreaker, okay. Okay, equips there. They don't kill us here. But man, that's annoying. I almost said no blocks. That would have been really bad. All right, so if we just block here, they do 2 points damage. If they have a shock, it's really bad. Double block, they can only kill one of them. I guess unless they have a shock as well. Can I adapt in response to the Great Henge here? Trying to remember how that would work. Well, Rotting Registrar is pretty good. Okay, so gain some life. Alright, Questing Beast. All attack, hold back. Maybe hold back the Growth Chamber Guardian. Alright, like that. Down to 12, grow the Knight of the Even Legion, pass the turn. If we can keep Questing Beast alive here. I mean, I forgot that this also has a Vigilance. We should have swung in with the Growth Chamber Guardian. And opponent scoops it up. There we go. Alright, we got game 1. We know this is Gruul Embercleave. That's really bad for us. Noxious Grasp. They have a lot of hexproof with this. What did they swing in with the first time? Was it Questing Beast? So yeah, Noxious Grasp looks pretty good here. Probably go down the Legion's End for that. Thrashing Brontodon. And go down. This is where we drop Bag of Holding and 1 Great Henge. It is really good for us, but I'd rather just make sure we actually win. Maybe one Once Upon a Time. It helps us get up to our 3 mana, which we do need. Maybe it's another Great Henge. We can definitely beat this deck without the Great Henge. It's just really nice to have. Wildborn Preserver also can be pretty good. What do we drop here? Maybe like 1 Pelt Collector. I do want the aggro stuff. 1 Once Upon a Time. I think that's it. Once Upon a Time just feels like an extra card. I really don't know how to get around that. Like, it's so good to have. It's amazing if you have it in the opening hand. Otherwise, it's like, I'd rather have all the removal spells. Especially because it doesn't even dig for the removal. And so, I don't know. It is a very interesting card. I've been debating how to sideboard with it. I know, like, in a main deck, it's like, okay, well, in majority of matchups, I'm going to want this many of them, but in here, I'm going to want more removal that does really well against green. You know, so Noxious Grasp, really good against all the green cards that they have there. And we just hope they don't have too many red spells while we have a handful of Noxious, or yeah, like a Krenko or something, I don't know. What we hope for is that we just have the insane draw and destroy them here, which this is pretty good. We have Thrashing Brontodon. We don't have the black mana, but I mean, we have a very aggressive start. They're mulliganing. If we do find, I mean, we have Thrashing Brontodon to get rid of the Embercleave. We have, yeah, so we're just hoping for, I guess black mana off the top would be great. Okay, they're down to 5, which is great for us on this. There we go, perfect. All right, Pelt Collector. Nothing, huh? Interesting. All right, let's go Growth Chamber Guardian. Swing in for with a 2/2. Wildborn Preserver also probably pretty good with Embercleave because you can flash in a creature that they weren't expecting for you to have. You can end up pumping it. All right, Growth Chamber Guardian's down. Boo hiss. It's a big boy. Is it better just to go with Thrashing Brontodon though? Or do we hold on to it for later? Okay, Castle Garenbrig. If we hit like a Great Henge, this is great, but otherwise we're just discarding so many cards. Let's go for Thrashing Brontodon. I'd rather empty my hand. But then we miss out on having a 7/6 swinging in. Okay, Noxious Grasp. Swing in. Pay 2 life for removal past the turn. Assassin's Trophy or Wildborn Preserver here. If it's another Gruul Spellbreaker, it's annoying. Bone Crusher Giant. Wait till their end step. Actually, is it better to... How much damage do we get in for here? If we go Wildborn Preserver... If we hit a 1-drop, we actually have lethal. So let's go Wildborn Preserver instead here. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't actually have lethal on that turn, but that still was good. All right, Son of Eris, bring it on, son. My son. All right, play first. Oh, this I think the first time we've actually had the chance to play first. This hand is interesting. Legion's End is really good early game removal. Murderous Rider, great removal, but we don't have double black mana. We don't know if we will. And 2 Great Henges, not really what we want. I think we do keep it though. Actually, no, I'm gonna be greedy. This we do keep though. I mean, Rotting Registrar is amazing. Drop down, I guess the Swamp? I want to keep everything in hand, like all the interaction. Yeah, because we still have a Swamp here. We have dual colors. We're on the play here. The last hand actually was better on the play, so I guess I should have kept the last hand too. I'm trying to be a little bit more greedy with my mulligans because that is one of my biggest weaknesses, is that I don't mulligan aggressively. But sometimes it's just better to keep good hands. I need to start actually getting the better forests. I never take the time to put those in because I build so many decks. Legion's End can be pretty good here. All right, Legion's End. Just in case, let's see if they do have Oko or something. What we're looking at. A Temur, kind of a Temur Midrange, Temur Planeswalkers type of deck. So we have Spawn of Mayhem on the next turn. Let's go Pelt Collector, Spawn of Mayhem, and then Rotting Registrar, just so that we don't have to be discarding all of our stuff. If we hit lands along the way for Rotting Registrar, it'll be pretty good too.
I appreciate clean victory. I enjoy the proper application of knowledge.
Okay, Castle Garenbrig. Dang it! No, I messed up. Oh, that was frustrating. And now we're gonna lose the Castle Octwain, which we can't even play this the way that I played that out. That was so stupid. Oh man, I'm an idiot. right, I'm actually gonna go ahead and trade off the Rotting Registrar here.
It's a tool. Use it.
Oh, it has first strike. Dang it. That's really good. Oh, that's so annoying. Dang it. All right, I'm conceding that one. That was just a major misplay. I meant to play the Castle Lock Queen. I was just talking and I played the wrong one. And that was very stupid of me. All right, there's a loss. That was one that we shouldn't be losing. So Murderous Rider comes in. This is why I have the extra Murderous Rider, is because it kills all the Planeswalkers. Assassin's Trophy here. Noxious Grasp, did we see... I mean, I'm guessing they have Nissa as well, but I'm not sure if it's going to be good as Duress. Duress is going to be better. Go down Legion's End, which didn't seem very good at all. And what do we cut out? Maybe like a Spawn of Mayhem. One Great Henge. I really don't like having two Great Henges in hand. It's more of a one card type of thing. We love to have it opening hand. Shifting Ceratops could be okay. I think this is how we play it. Ah, oh, that was such a stupid play. Man. The Spawn of Mayhem would have been amazing in that hand as well. All right, we have Once Upon a Time, which is really good. We can maybe dig. Actually, this is really good. If we hit a land, we have Great Henge on turn 4. And so we have Once Upon a Time to hit a land, so we are pretty favored to do so. And we're on the play. Once Upon a Time. Digging for green mana, in fact. 2 tapped lands. Alright, Temple of Milady. If we hit a land along the way... Alright, Knight of the Even Legion really isn't that good without being able to pump it anyway. Alright, to the bottom. I think we want either land or something a little bit bigger, because we're gonna be playing a little bit slower in this game, and so I want big finishers to be a little bit more consistent. Coming. All right, Questing Beast comes along. Rogue Razor. Yep. Seems pretty good. They have a lot of ramp in this deck. All right, that's good. Temple of Milady. Do I want land? If I don't get to keep the Rotting Registrar, I'm gonna wish I had land. So yeah. Duress. Take. Oh my goodness. Last time they had like tons of Planeswalkers, and now they're all gone. Ah. Dude, we are having some awful luck here. Gilded Goosey. Well, they can't kill the Rotting Registrar. That's one nice consolation here. At least with what they have in hand. Watch them find, like, the perfect spell. So once we get Great Henge out, I feel like we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, they get to swing in. We are not going to block here this time. No blocks. Down to 16. The damage really doesn't matter too much to us. Drop the Swamp. Questing Beast. Alright, Knight of the Ebon Legend. Gets a counter, draw a card. They have blockers for days. We're going to go ahead and try to be trading off. And pass the turn. The discarding is annoying. Wicked Wolf can come in and kill Knight of the Even Legion. I mostly played it to draw a card. Resolve. We got nothing. I just wanted to gain some life. Absolutely trading off with Questing Beast here. So they can block our Questing Beast pretty favorably. So I guess we go Spawn of Mayhem and Knight of the Even Legion. Alright, Swamp. Let's draw a card first. Yeah, Questing Beast with Wicked Wolf is really annoying. So I'm actually wanting them to swing in, and then we'll play the Questing Beast after the fact. We get to get in against these guys. Okay, get a counter draw card. Double Questing Beast. Okay. We're definitely still in this game, though. Opponent scoops it up. Yeah, we're just going to get so much value with the Great Henge. And that's kind of the whole thing, is if we can just get to that point where we are just going crazy with Great Henge, we win. And that's why it's nice to have the 4th copy sometimes. I think we keep this how it is. A Noxious Grasp now is actually looking a bit better. So down 1 Duress. Let's actually go 2. Man. We have 6 ways to remove Planeswalkers as well as lots of creatures. 2 Noxious Grasps I think is good. Alright. If we can just get rid of Questing Beasts, all that kind of stuff. The Planeswalkers are annoying, but like I said, we do have 6 ways of getting rid of those in the deck, so we should be okay. This Temur Midrange is actually pretty solid. I'm liking it. This is good. Pretty swell stuff here. Yeah, I keep it. Assassin's Trophy for a lot of things. Murderous Rider, amazing. Do I play Pelt Collector or Knight of the Even Legion first? I'm just debating if I'm going to have to Assassin's Trophy anything next turn. I probably won't. Pelt Collector probably would have been better, just so that we had a turn 2 play. It might have been a bit better. A bit better. Like if they do play, okay, that's, yeah, I definitely should have played Questing or Pelt Collector now. Alright, swing in. I'm not going to hold up Assassin's Trophy because we have Murderous Rider on the next turn. Let's get down creatures, pass the turn. So I'm hoping for a green source here. For Questing Beast on turn 4. Okay, Lava Coil. Okay. Wildborn Preserver. Alright, swing in. Wildborn Preserver. I'm playing this first because I can actually grow my Wildborn Preserver with the Pelt Collector next turn if all else fails. Wicked Wolfie. Kill the Pelt Collector. I give him a chance to keep this guy indestructible. Do I give him land is the other thing. Questing Beast can get in for a lot of things too if they do end up having Planeswalkers. So let's Assassin's Trophy, Pelt Collector, and grow the Wildborn Preserver. Hopefully they don't have Shock here. I just realized that would have been really bad. Okay, swing in, down to 14, pass the turn. They do have all of their lands they need now, though. Questing Beast comes in, okay. We'll Murderous Rider that. Do we Murderous Rider that? Or do we offer the trade with the Questing Beast? Yep, take action +1. I'll offer the trade here. If they have another one, they're going to want to take it. I probably should have offered the trade with Wellborn Preserver as well. Yep, Grow Pelt Collector. 7 power on the battlefield. Murder Strider for anything that they play. Another Questing Beast. Fine. Yep, no blocks. So another black source would be great here. Or that. Alright, swing in for 7. Now they have to deal with this. The odds of them having another one of those would be... It's pretty insane. I'm going to play the Forest just so if we do need Castle Locthwain, I'm not holding onto the stuff in my hand. Royal Scions just gets the draw. We have lethal on board. They have to find something, a way to block here.
Plan is crystallizing.
We have the... Yes! Woo! Alright, the only game we lost was the game that I made some stupid mistakes, and I think that we could have had a chance against them on that first one if I hadn't just been stupid. And Diamond Tier 1, that means Mythic is next, but I am going to be ending the video here. That was... Oh man, that was awesome. Alright, let's go to the wrap up here. So Golgari Henge... Dude, I'm loving this deck. It's been really, really powerful. And I haven't been playing it for a while now. I've been playing like the Flash Food stuff, other thing, but maybe I need to be playing this more often. It does have issues against the lands deck. Lands, it really does have a hard time against it. We just have too many things that are going on the ground. Questing Beast is really good on the ground against the lands deck because they're all 2/2s. Mayhem Devils are really good. And so like we do have answers that are really good against that deck. But that's probably our hardest matchup. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.